What is going on, Governors? Chisgule here, and we have got a lot to talk about today. We're going to go do a quick review of the upcoming patch 1.0.11, and then we're going to share some other Rise of Civilizations news. So strap yourself in, because this is going to be a heck of a journey. Now, if we open up our mail, you very likely received this update message for 1.0.11, which focuses on the new talent trees. But there is so much more in this update than talent tree updates. This patch is coming next week, and I'm going to have a card in the upper right pointing out a video I posted just yesterday talking about my predictions for the talent tree update based on what Lilith had posted in Facebook. One of those predictions actually has proven out to be true, which is that we are going to be getting talent resets on all of our commanders. Now, if we read between the lines here, they say that they will be sending governors a special reward that will allow you to try out this exciting new system. Now, if they meant that reward was going to be talent resets, which would be very logical for trying out this new system, then I feel like that's what they would have said that, right? So I think this special reward is going to be something different, and I am eager for what it might be. Moving forward, the alliances are going to be getting a powerful new structure called a resource center. I'm personally very excited for this. A resource center basically allows us to gather a specific type of resource. It looks like it's going to operate kind of like a resource node, but protects your gathering troops. You can have multiple alliance members gathering from it at a single time simultaneously, but you can only have one army there at a time. The big limitation, however, is that alliance leaders and officers may construct only just one type of resource center for their alliance at any given time. Now, I want to read between the lines here. They said just one type of resource center. I assume this means you can actually have many resource centers as long as they're all of the same type. Types, for instance, would be food, wood, stone, or gold. So I am looking forward to seeing many of these pop up. I imagine they'll be resource intensive for the Alliance to build, but will have a payout that makes it worthwhile. Now, there are a number of quality of life updates. I won't read through all of the details here. There are many things that will help guild leaders better manage their alliance, which is excellent. One that I do want to call your attention to is rally distance warnings. If you go to look at a rally, you have no clue how far away it is. You kind of hope for the best until you hit join, and then you have to select new troops, and then and only then can you see the march distance. So it sounds like what they'll be doing is making that march distance visible to you from that first rally screen, which is a wonderful quality of life update. Now, this next feature, I admit I don't have the full details and understanding of, but my impression is that they're adding this captain change feature, which allows you to appoint a new captain for defensive positions such as passes, fortresses, flags, and holy sites. Now, the way I think this works today is that the first commander group, the first army, that enters one of those positions becomes the commander in charge of the defense. So their commander's skills and their primary commander's talents apply for all subsequent armies that show up. It sounds like you can then appoint the captainship, who the captain is, to some other army, and then their skills and talent tree would then apply. If you know more about this, please do let me know. I'm not entirely sure here, and I don't like to post things I'm not entirely sure about, but I did want to cover this because I think it is a nice quality of life update. This will be positive no matter how you slice it. The next big thing that I wanted to talk about is that there is going to be a Thanksgiving special. Now, when you hear that there's going to be a big event like a Thanksgiving special, you should have warning bells be going off that you should be saving resources, speed-ups, and gems because there's going to be special limited time Thanksgiving themes and decorative structures. Now, those structures, I suspect you'll have to buy with either some kind of Thanksgiving currency or perhaps with gems or resources. The thing I want to emphasize is that Thanksgiving themes might include things like little profile icons. Right now you see I use Chisgule Gaming, but they're like we had for Halloween. There might be some updates there. But also, in the realm of skins, if you go into your city hall, we got this trick-or-treat skin Maybe we'll be getting a Thanksgiving skin? I don't know what that would look like your city hall turns into a big turkey, but the point that I want to emphasize is that if there's a permanent version of that skin and it carries special attributes like you see here for the trick-or-treat skin, it will be worth picking that up. So save your resources to prepare for that event. If it is a either resource or gem intensive thing, you'll want to have those handy for sure. Now, the last thing I want to talk about with this particular update is the Karak ceremony. They're going to be adding elite battles every 10 levels of challenge to spice things up. I think that is awesome as long as it comes with extra rewards. Otherwise, it's just harder and not more rewarding. But it looks like, in their very next line, they say that the experience and item rewards have gotten a major boost, which is excellent. Karak Ceremony has a huge amount of potential to be a cornerstone event for this game, and I am so pumped to see that they received that player feedback loud and clear, that they'd like it to be a little more rewarding, and they've made it exactly that. So we are going to get more updates on Facebook. I will certainly post that information here as soon as I have it. And on the topic of Facebook updates and news, there's something that I wanted to share with you that is very much of a very different nature than what I have ever shared on this channel before. And this is that a active member of the Rise of Civilizations community, active member of his alliance, was very, very sick and posted a message to his alliance indicating that he was passing away. And the community on that kingdom really rallied around this individual. And you can see here I'm sort of struggling with words to describe it. But I would read this letter, but it's so heartfelt, I'm not sure I would be able to totally hold it together. Hatami, wherever you are, if you are still with us in this life or you have passed on to the next, I hope that you are well, my friend. So, on that note, governors, please do stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and until next time, have fun smashing the kingdom.